What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing a pack opening of the Prime 10 box in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, what is this? How did I, get this thing done? Let's talk about that before diving into anything further. Well, I got the Prime Exchange, in which you can exchange this for a 10 box from completing all of these challenges. Now, it did take me right about an hour and 15 minutes. Would have been able to get it done a little bit quicker. However, on my first grind, really, with the 48 points with the Spurs player in domination, my Patty Mills ended up getting hurt, okay? So that made things slightly more difficult. But along the way, while grinding all these things out, I ended up playing, 2 different domination games, 1 shutdown game, a couple of breakout games, and I got it done. Now, for me, on the nobody spent, I'm actually playing quite a bit, right? Got a bunch of showdown already completed. You guys can see this season, I'm at 24 games. As far as domination, I'm moving and grooving. And even in breakout, guys, I've got quite a bit done. You can go to breakout. I'm at 20 breakout games, which again, isn't necessarily the craziest thing, but I have gotten a lot done. Now, why grind this out? Well, I think you grind this out for a couple of reasons. Number one, you need a lot of different prime players to get these challenges done. So for example, you need to use 5 prime players in the domination section. In the showdown section, you need to use 5 players as well. So to get these things done, you need a bunch of prime players. What better way to get prime players than to open a prime 10 box for absolutely free, right? And so that's the one thing that I'm telling you guys is I would definitely recommend you guys, instead of using it on the 95 overall, use it on the 10 bucks. Because more than likely, and this is what I tell people all the time, more than likely out of this prime 10 box, you're going to pull a pink diamond. And here are the odds of that, right? Out of every pack you open, so you have 10 different packs. Out of every pack you open, you have 15% chance to pull a pink diamond. So the law of averages say you're going to pull a pink diamond and a half for every 10 packs you open, or for every 10 box that you do open, which again is way better than just locking in for the 1 pink diamond that you can get. Along the way, as you open this up, you're going to get a lot of MT for it, or not a lot, but some MT for it as well. As far as the signature series, here's what I pulled last week. I pulled 3 pink diamonds, and I pulled a couple or a few diamond cards as well. So that's obviously what I got last week. Let's open it up this week. Again, if you want to see kind of how the grind went today, go watch the No Money Spent Squad series, guys. I map out everything, how I grinded, how I get it done. Patty Mills was the guy that I used as far as, a Spurs player to get all of those points that were needed. Now, Fred VanVleet, Rockets versus Warriors. Everybody's saying that the Golden State Warriors are a shoo-in to just advance. And I mean, I could even look at the betting odds right now to kind of prove my point, but yeah, newsflash, guys, I don't think it's going to be as easy as people make it out to be. It's basically, a 40% chance that the Rockets win, sportsbooks are giving them. But I think the Rockets are low-key tough. Like, you guys can tell me I'm wrong, but I think the Houston Rockets definitely have a legit shot to advance in a big-time way. We do get our first diamond here, free throw A, an 89. As long as it's a prime player, I'm not going to complain because I need 5 different prime players. James Posey, a card that I actually think is really good on this game. His animations are good. His SIGs look solid. I think James Posey is a really good player. Now, obviously, he's not the ultimate player I want, right? I would love to pull a Galaxy Opal. I'd love to pull a Dark Matter. But every prime player that you do get from this pack opening is, just icing on the cake. You get a pink diamond here. Now, who is the best pink diamond from today's drop? Well, I mean, it's kind of tough. I don't necessarily love the pink diamonds. I would probably say Anthony Morrow would be the best option. I don't think Bobby Portis Jr. is bad either, though. So I want to see Western Conference, okay. Shooting guard, it's post. Christian Wood, yikes. That's all you can really say about Christian Wood. Now, if Christian Wood if he had his release of old, if you rewind a couple of years, the Pistol Pete Maravich base used to be so good. Now, it's not nearly as good as it once was, but he's still an okay big man in the game. So we're 5 packs into this thing. I pulled a couple of prime cards. My goal is to pull at least 5 prime cards so I have what I need for the challenges. Another pink diamond here. I would love Anthony Morrow. This is Exhibit A why you don't just take the 95 plus overall, and that you do roll the dice with a, 10 bucks. Eastern Conference, another post. Who even is this? Bobby Portis? I'll take Bobby. I actually think Bobby Portis Jr. is a really solid big man on this game. Now, at the end of this video, pending I don't pull anybody, I'll take all of these cards and to shoot around briefly to show you guys kind of what these cards can get into. Hartenstein, Damian Lillard. Lillard was another card that I did use to grind a couple of these challenges. Our 8th pack here, nothing too crazy moving into our 9th pack. If I did get a Galaxy Opal, the Galaxy Opal I would want would be Roy Hibbert. I think Roy Hibbert is incredibly good as far as a Galaxy Opal from today's drop. We do see another shake. This one is a diamond card. I already got James Posey. Santi Aldama, I would like to see what that release looks like on very quick. So I'm hoping Western Conference, and I'm hoping power forward. That's really what I'm hoping for. It's another James Posey, though, I'm pretty sure. No, it is. Okay, Jalen Hood-Schifino. Okay, I'm not opposed to Jalen Hood-Schifino. I think the card could do something for me on the court. Did get, 2,000 extra MT for going and quick selling some players. So now let's go and see exactly what we got. We got 4 different cards, which is fine. Now I only got to buy 1 card to start grinding some of these prime objectives out. But let's see exactly what these cards look like as I do take them briefly into shoot around. Am I happy with who I pulled? I mean, not really. At the end of the day, I didn't pull Roy Hibbert, who, honestly was the best realistic guy that I thought I would have a chance to get. But, you can't really complain too much. And that's something that I feel pretty strongly about. I can't complain too much. I got what I was looking for, which were just cards to help me, grind for the signature series event cards. I think James Posey is going to be solid. Great 3-and-D option, has a good release, leaner is normal. He is a really solid option on this game. James Posey is going to be somewhat similar to Robert Covington, just a slightly worse Rocco in my opinion. Bobby Portis Jr. I think this card at the power forward position is going to be really good. 6'10", good release, good player build, good frame. I just don't see many downsides with Bobby. Now, for me, I got to figure out his release. That's the one thing that I'm somewhat struggling with right now is consistently greening with Bobby. But I think Bobby Portis Jr. has what it takes to be incredibly, incredibly good on this game. So I'm not ever hating on Bobby. I think this card is an absolute beast of a card in this game. And definitely a stud at that power forward position. If you're in need of a budget power forward, Bobby Portis Jr. is going to be a stud. As far as Christian Wood, again, he used to have a crazy good release. His release isn't bad, though. It's actually way better than I expected it to be. It's on very quick now, so it should be sped up in a big time way. He's 6'10", his player build's fine. I actually like this release way more than I initially thought I would. Now, no, I'm not saying, it's the best release in the game, but I am saying I like it way more than I thought I would. Normal leaner on very quick as well. Christian Wood's another solid big man on this game. You've got all of these cards that can play at an incredibly high level. Can't hate on Christian Wood whatsoever. This card is a card that I think can compete at the very highest level. Jalen Hood-Schifino up last, okay? Let's start with release. It's not bad. It's not necessarily great, but it's not bad. Leaner has the normal leaner on very quick. I'm not hating. His release is fine. His leaner is fine. He's 6'5". I don't necessarily love his badges, his base badges, but the card is objectively fine. Do any of these cards play on a consistent basis? I don't know, man. They're all, to me, okay cards. None of them are game-breaking good. But they all can play, at a decent level. So, again, if you're just starting the game and grind out the 10 bucks and get some of these types of cards, remember, these cards are cards that you guys can take into any setting, whether it's domination, whether it's showdown, salary cap. These are solid cards that can help your squad out. Do I wish I would have pulled Santi Aldama? Maybe a guy like Anthony Morrow, Roy Hibbert? Absolutely. But I pulled 4 cards. Now all I got to do is basically buy 1 more prime card before I can really start to knock out some of these different events in my team. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.